Hey, what's going on, guys? Mutt Sniper here. Welcome back to another Madden 17 Ultimate Team Sniping video, guys. Super excited to bring you guys this one today because it's a little bit different from what I would normally do. And what I mean by that is we are still going to be sniping cards today, but instead of actually directly selling each of them on the auction house, we're going to be playing around with sets a little bit. Now, before I get into the particular idea, though, I do want to go ahead and say thank you guys once again so very much for the support. Just killing it on everything as usual. If you guys could go down below the video, though, and drop a like on it, I would appreciate it very much. You know what? Let's aim for 300 likes on today's video. We have been killing the likes on all the videos recently, so I think we can hit it, guys. So go down there right now and drop a like. Also, I will have to quickly say, I kind of want to get more into Twitter, and so I want to get a couple more of you guys to follow me. So what I'm going to start doing is putting filters up on my Twitter before they even go up my YouTube channel. So maybe like 2 or 3 hours before the video goes up, I'll post it on my Twitter. That way, those of you who are following me on Twitter have a chance to even get into that filter before anybody else who subscribed to me knows about it. And that'll have two benefits. One being just obviously there won't be as many people on the filter. But two, even though I'm recording my videos the same day, by the time those videos go up, it can sometimes be 3 to 4 hours later. And even at that point, the filters might not be working as well as they were earlier. So if you're following me on Twitter, you'll get the benefit of getting the filters right when I find out about them, and they'll hopefully work right away for you. Anyway, enough of that. Let's go ahead and get into what we're going to be doing for today's video. So if you guys saw my video from 2 days ago, you would have known I was sniping the Elite Super Bowl present players. And that was making me crazy amounts of profit. I think I ended up sniping for about an hour that night when I first found out about the filter, and I'm pretty sure I made around 250 to 300,000 coins just in that hour or so of sniping. Recently, though, I've been getting a lot of comments asking me to do more in-depth breakdowns of what happens when I'm sniping. So for example, they want me to do, like, when I buy a card for 25,000 coins, they want to see exactly how much profit I make on the card, and at the end of the video, me show them how much profit I made total. Now, since I'm currently recording my videos on the same day they go up, I haven't really been able to do that, but that's kind of where I came up with this idea. So basically what I've gone ahead and done is sniped 8 of the present base elite Super Bowl players for 26,000 coins or less. And what I'm going to be doing with those, and I'll probably do this maybe 3 or 4 times during this video, is putting them into the Super Bowl Captain's present set and trying to make profit. So I basically wrote a bunch of stuff down in a little notepad on my computer, and so I'll go ahead and put screenshots of this stuff up on the screen right now. So first off, here are the prices that I paid for each of the 8 cards. If you guys want to, take a little bit of a look at that, you can go ahead and just pause the video. But now I'm going to go ahead and put the total cost up, which was 197,750 coins. Now, assuming that if I were to go up on the auction house and resell these cards, overprice them a little bit, and put them each up for 32,750 coins, I would make about 38,000 coins in profit. So that's basically what I would make if I just went through and put all those cards up on the auction house right now. It's not guaranteed they would all sell, but I've been selling them for like the past 2 or 3 days now, and I still have not had an issue with one of them selling in the first hour. So I'm pretty sure I could make those 38,000 coins. Anyways, the 4 players that you can get out of this set are Donta Hightower, Keanu Neal, Martellus Bennett, and Tevin Coleman. Now I'm going to go ahead and put up on the screen how much I either make or lose if I pull each of these players. So if I pull Hightower, I make over 63,000 coins in profit. If I pull Keanu Neal, I just about break even and I lose 650 coins. If I pull Martellus Bennett, I lose a lot of coins. I lose 19,550. And if I pull Tevin Coleman, it's a little bit less than what I would make to just sell him. I get 32,650 coins. Now, I'm not sure if this is how it works, but assuming I have a 25% chance to pull each of those, let's say I did this 4 times, bought the cards for the exact same price, all that stuff, on average, I would be making about 19,000 coins. So it's actually only half of what I would make if I were to go through and individually sell each of these cards. But I'm in a little bit of a gambling mood because obviously if we don't pull Keanu Neal, and especially if we don't pull Bennett, it changes a lot. So I think we're going to do this 3 times. 1, because that's a pretty decent number to use, and 2, because doing it any more times than that would take a really long time. But let's say we pull 3 Donta Hightowers. That's going to be like 190,000 coins in profit as opposed to like 135,000. Also, I think if we pull 2 Donta Hightowers and 1 Tevin Coleman, that's a little bit better than what we would make if we went through and sold them individually. I do want to say, though, it is kind of a hassle to go through and sell 8 cards individually. So honestly, even if I'm only making 19,000 coins each time, I think this might be a little bit better, just because it does take some time to sell the cards as well when you're overpricing them, and you can only fit 20 into your auction house at a time. So if you're doing this, it actually might be a little bit more efficient. But basically, that's how it's going to work. Preferably, we're only going to be pulling high towers and Colemans. I'm not going to be too mad at Neo because I won't really lose coins. I'll basically just break even. If we pull Martellus Bennett's, though, I'm going to be kind of mad. This isn't really a sniping video, more of like a gambling video in all honesty. But let's get into it now. So we're going to go through, we're going to mark all these up, and we are going to add them to the set. Hopefully, we can do well. I believe, yeah, I only have 8 of these right now. As you can see, I bought 3 Hogans, 3 Cannons, and 1 Matthews. Just kind of a tip, I think most of the cheap ones I bought, I think the cheapest ones I got were for like, yeah, 22,750. I think both of those cheap ones were these Cannons. So maybe target that card as well because you can probably get them for cheaper. When I do this the next 2 times, I'll probably be clicking on him a little bit more often. But yeah, we'll see. Anyway, gonna go ahead, apply this to the set. And we're going to open this pack here. As you can see, my coins just went up a little bit. It's just because I think I have some like gold cards from yesterday's video, I think, that are still selling. All right, anyway, here we go. Please be Donta Hightower. If it's Donta Hightower, I'll be so happy. Yes, we got Donta Hightower, man. That's awesome. Dude, that's so much more profit. That's 63,000 coins. That's an extra 25,000 coins in profit. That's amazing. Dude, I'm telling you, I just had this sinking feeling as soon as I clicked to open it that it was going to be Martellus Bennett and I was going to smash something, man. Yes, though, dude, we get Donta Hightower. So when I went through it and said that it was going to be 63,000 coins in profit, that was me assuming I can sell him at 290,000. I don't actually know if that's possible right now. He was selling at that 290,000 a lot, like an hour ago. Right now, though, it seems like he's not going for quite as much. I'm not going to settle on this guy, though. If he continues to be this low in value, obviously, like, if I can't sell him the first 2 times at 290,000, I'll put him up probably at, like, 275 or 280, and I won't make as many coins. But in all honesty, I think he's worth 290,000, and I think if I put him up for that and just leave him up for this hour, he might actually sell. So there we go. Put him up for 290,000. Hopefully that sells because that'll be 63,000 coins in profit, as I already said. All right, so I'm going to go ahead, snipe 8 more of these, and then I'll be back. And bam, as you can see, we have 8 more of these cards. I'll go ahead and put the prices that I bought each of them up for on the screen right now. I actually kept track of which card, like whether it was a Cannon or a Matthews or a Hogan this time. Ended up not mattering though because I didn't get any Hogans, and Cannon and Matthews, when overpriced, both sell for almost like exactly 32,000 coins. But my total cost was 193,500 coins. If I overpriced these and sold them individually at 32,000 coins a piece, I would make 36,900 coins in profit. So since I didn't get any Hogans this time, I'd make a little bit less coins in profit, and my cost is also a lot cheaper this time. So carrying over the same prices that we said we could sell the 4 captains for last time, if it's Donta Howard this time, that's 67,500 coins in profit. If it's Keanu Neal, it's actually 3,600 coins in profit this time instead of a 700 coin loss. If it's Martellus Bennett, though, it's still a pretty big loss. It'll be a 15,000 coin loss. But if it's Tevin Coleman, we actually make exactly the same amount that we would if we overpriced and sold these individually at 36,900 coins. So this one actually seems like a lot better deal this time because there's one scenario where we make the exact same, one scenario where we make a ton more, one scenario where we just about break even but still make a little bit of profit, and then there's really only one bad scenario, which is the Martellus Bennett. Now, we got super lucky on that first one by getting the Donta Hightower. If we could pull that off again, I would be so happy. I guess we'll find out here in a second, though. What I'm going to say, though, is I don't think I'm going to do this a third time now, just because the first time I got all 8 cards in, like, maybe 10 minutes. This time it took me more like 20 to 25 minutes to get all the 8 cards. The first 4 or 5 I got really quickly, but then the last 3 or 4 took me a while. So anyway, hopefully we can at least come out with either a Coleman or a Hightower on this one. That way we end up making really good profit. Anyway, we marked it here. We're going to go ahead and put each of these in. We'll put the Cannons first and the Matthews second. Maybe that'll give us some more luck. Add to set. All right, here we go. Super Bowl present captain. 3, 2, 1, bam. Come on, we're hoping for a Hightower. Hoping for a Hightower. Ooh, that hurts. Martellus Bennett. That's going to be a 15,300 coin loss. So, especially for as long as it took me to go through and snipe those, not too happy with that outcome. The worst thing that could have happened. But hey, I can't be too mad because we did get the Donta Hightower on the first one. So I was only going to do this 2 times. I really don't want to end on a loss like that though, so I'm going to try and do it again. So that actually ended up being way easier than I thought. I'm going to go ahead and put the purchases and the total cost on screen right now. As you can see, the total cost almost exactly the same as last time. it was going to be actually like by far the most expensive one. But on that second one, as you can see, I got one for 16,500 coins. You also might notice this time I only got cannons. None of the other ones were even going up for like cheaper than 28,000 coins. So cannon honestly might be the one to target. As for the profit that I'll make depending on which player I get, again, almost exactly the same as last time, since this time our cost was just 250 coins more. I'll go ahead and throw it up on screen. So if we were to overprice and sell individually, we'd make 36,650 coins estimated in profit. Now, as for how much we make, depending on the player we get this time, if it's Donta Hightower, 67,250 coins in profit. If it's Neil, 3,350 coins in profit. If it's Martellus Bennett, again, hopefully not, 15,550 coins lost. And if it's Tevin Coleman, 36,650 coins in profit. Really hoping to get a Coleman or a Hightower. Otherwise, this probably ends up being a failure. If we get a Hightower, I'll call it a success. If we get a Coleman, I'll call it a success. If we get a Neil, I'm going to be undecided. If we get a Bennett, it's a failure. So, marking all these up, add them to set. You guys will see my 8 beautiful cannons right now. And, alright, they all marked. Add to set. Here is our pack. You know what, guys? We need some luck on this one. We need as many likes as possible. 1 like equals 1 Donta Hightower. So if you haven't already, go down there right now, hit that like button. And we're going to open this thing in 3, 2, 1. I can't look. I actually can't look this time. You guys know probably. You guys know probably. I'm going to turn. Hey! Alright, Tevin Coleman. I will take that. Basically, same amount of profit we would have made if we had just gone through and sold them individually. But it's a lot easier to just sell 1 card as opposed to 8, I guess. I'm going to call that a success then. We got 1 Donta Hightower, 1 Tevin Coleman, 1 Martellus Bennett. Actually, if you think about it, if we did another one and got Keanu Neal, we literally would have gotten each one a single time out of our first 4 tries. That'd be crazy. Almost tempts me to go ahead and do it a 4th time. But I'm kind of tired of sniping these cards. Took a little bit longer than expected, but that second one just took a long time. Anyway, I got to go ahead and check Mudhead just to make sure that Tevin Coleman still goes for what I think he goes for. Yep, so pretty much exactly where I placed him. I'm going to put him up for 255,000 coins, and I think that's actually like the exact price I was saying he was going to go for earlier. I don't know. It's been like an hour, so it might have changed a little bit, the only reason I mentioned that. But boom, there we go, throwing up for 255,000. Hopefully all 3 of these sell at the price that we put them up for. And if they do, we end up making 80,000 coins in profit, which I actually be very happy with. In the end, we probably would have made a little bit more if we had gone through and sold each of the cards individually. But the thing is, I say I can sell them all at 32,000, but you never know. Especially now, the demand has gone down a little bit for the cards. They're not selling as rapidly as they were 2 days ago. So I honestly couldn't guarantee they would all sell. But yeah, I think that was a little interesting experiment we had there. If you guys did enjoy it and want to see me do it for the Super Bowl past players, let me know with a comment. Also, if you are new to the channel and enjoy Madden content, be sure to drop a subscribe. I post every single day. And with that being said, I will catch you guys in my video tomorrow. Goodbye.